So this shit been on my mind for a minute. This been like something I've been wanting to talk about, just to get the perspectives of other people across the world, around the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Philly. I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Um, and the people here, like, they so aggressive on the road, like driving wise, like. And I just wanted to ask and get feedback from other people that might see this. What the fuck is that about? Like, what do people get from being on your ass like this? Like, if you doing the speed limit and you minding your business, you doing the speed limit, you ain't doing too much, and they flying and they get right up on your ass, and then they do this, they move over to see if they can see in front of your car to see why you going the speed limit. You going the speed limit, why you going the speed limit, and they be doing all this shit and on your ass, riding your bumper. You know what I'm saying? Another thing they do that they, like I said, they make their own road rules in Philly. Another thing that they do, I noticed, it's so bad, like when the light about to change and it's a car oncoming traffic, but they sitting at the light and you at your light. People then got so used to these knuckleheads. Right when the light about to turn, they hurry up and make the left, or they hurry up and make the, you know what I'm saying? They hurry up and make the turn before you could keep coming, because you got the right of way, you got the green, but they'll try to turn before you. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a thing now. So like, even when I am turning, the right way to do it is I'm turning. I gotta wait for all this oncoming traffic. This they green light. I gotta wait. If it ain't a protected green light, I gotta wait for these people to go first, and then I can make the turn. If it get to a yellow, whatever, but I gotta wait. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, it's so many different, it's just so aggressive on the road, man. People are not stable. That's just the best way and the only way that I can put it. Like, people are not stable. If you that late, if you running behind on time like that, nigga, leave a fucking couple of minutes earlier. You know what I'm saying? But you getting behind me like that, to even think in your mind that I'm gonna speed up for you. Oh shit, this person in a rush. Let me hurry up and speed up because they gotta get to where they going. Let me get out there. What? You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And I say it every time. Like I said, this been some shit that just been on my mind for a long time. It's like, it's almost like it don't seem real sometimes, the way people are. You know what I mean? And I used to tell my kid's mom, like, I know people don't analyze it like that, but I do. You can tell a lot about a person by the way they drive and how they act in the car. You can tell a lot. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. Like, you can tell a lot about a person based off the way that they drive. Like, something wrong with you. You fucking unstable. You got some mental issues. Something is really wrong with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I didn't really start paying attention to it until I started driving consistently. But I hate driving. Like, I'm really an A to B type of nigga, because when you get on the road and you get around people and you got to think about it. These people going to do any and everything that they can do to get their driver's license. They going to put their seatbelt on. They going to put on every turn signal until they get the license. And when they get the license and they get away from the instructor and all that, they going to get out here, same as these niggas that be getting CDLs and shit. They going to do everything they got to do, and then they be out here driving like fucking maniacs. But when I really be thinking about it, it gives me anxiety sometimes, because it's like you put a bunch of people on the road with driver's license that are poor decision makers. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I never understood it, but now I get it. When they used to say that, I'm like, that can't be right. Like, they used to be like, yeah, you know, it's safer to be on a plane than it is to be in a car. And I'm like, how? You on ground. Like, you know what I'm saying? You on road. Like, you up there, anything can happen. That shit can, you know what I mean? and you all, because you only thinking about if something happens to that. But like I was saying, yeah, like you only thinking about the worst shit. You know what I mean? And the worst shit is, oh man, the altitude or something like that happen, or if it run out of gas, like it's gonna go down and we just gonna crash and die. But no, from the aspect of just being up there, and I get it. It's not a lot of traffic. It's not a lot of dickheads up there. Niggas that's up there flying them planes, if you even coming in a little bit of a vicinity of a motherfucker that's going this way and you going that way, most of the time you can count on the fact that he got his shit together. He mentally stable. He okay. He ain't get his flyer's license or his pilot license on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure it's a lot to that. But it's like down here on the ground level, man, like, it's sad, bro. Like, I'm speaking for Philly, man. Philadelphia, how they drive is so fucking, it's bad. Like, it could be, I've seen situations and I've heard about situations. Like, it even happened to my kid's mom one time. These niggas be out here trying to make that turn so fast to buck the oncoming traffic. She was crossing one day. Mind you, she a pedestrian. She on foot. She got the green light. You gotta let the pedestrian go. She said, she called me snapping right after it happened. Nigga almost wiped her out. And kept going. Like, ain't even, yo, my fault. Like, da-da-da. Like, it's just, you know, it just was on my mind. Like, yo, people are really, like, I want to see what the numbers are, what the statistics are on people's, like, decision making, IQ. Like, it got to be something for, like, that, like, they can grade of, like, how people are operating in the world, bro. People are operating so poorly, man, on the road at that. Something that's important, you know what I'm saying? That you gotta be on your shit, you gotta be on point. And like I said, even down to these ignorant niggas, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas that be in these bullshit ass cars. It's always the nigga with the fucked up car, bumper hanging off, a bunch of dents in his shit, plastic on the window. It's always them type of motherfuckers. It could be a bitch or it could be a nigga, but it's always them type of motherfuckers that's on your ass, riding your bumper, cutting you off, doing all types of wild shit. Like, people, I think people really don't realize, like, nigga, you can die from a fucking car accident. You can deploy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think, like, they protected by this plastic around them and shit. Like, no, nigga, you can check out. That shit is very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And it just, you know, a lot of times it just burned me out. Because it's like I said, you could tell a lot about a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just based off how they drive and how they carry themselves. It's like, sometimes I really be feeling like more and more like the 1%. Because, like, the people around me, I could be in a market. I could be anywhere. And you just look at people and they just, like, they just checked out. Like, they not here, bro. Like, their bodies are here. You can see them, but it's like, bro, you already checked out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And just even leave a comment if it's like that where you at, how people are and they so anxious to go no fucking where. Or they gotta cut you off and get in front of you to go to the next light. Like, are you happy, bro? You bust in front of me from that light to get to this light before I did. I done seen niggas bucking traffic, doing all types of whizzing and going crazy. And 4 or 5 lights down the road, we in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing all of this reevaluating on other shit. They need to really take their time on who they giving driver's license to. Just like they need to take their time on who they allow to have babies and shit. They need to take their time and really evaluate these niggas. I think when you get a driver's license, before you get a driver's license, I think you should take a what's that shit that they make detectives and correctional officers and all of that shit? What's that shit? I can't think of it. What they make you? It's a test. It's like a psychiatric type joint. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, they need to see, is you okay? Are you okay, bro? Because just because you can put this shit in parallel park, and you could drive around the block a few times, I don't think you, like, who you are as a person, I don't think you should be on the road. I don't think you should drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, that shit, it just do something to me, bro, even thinking about it. And this is something that I've been wanting to talk about, but it's like, it can't only be me that I don't understand it. Like, every time I can look in my rearview mirror and I see a nigga haul assing behind me just to get up on my bumper and just be on my ass. You know what I do? You know what I do? I do 20. I do 15. Shit 35, I do 20. I do 22. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I be looking at that digital dash like, nigga, whatever. I'm gonna give him 20. I do 20. And then it's like, you got them ones that you doing all that riding my ass, go around me. It's an empty lane. It's like they get a kick out of that shit, bro. Like, I don't know, man. That shit crazy, bro. It can't just be Philly, though, man. Let me know, man, in the comments. I don't really ask y'all to comment. You know, I just appreciate y'all enjoying the content. Like, just you know, even viewing the content for a minute or two. I just be appreciating it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's love and it keep the channel growing, you know what I'm saying? Like, organically. But leave a comment if y'all really, like, if y'all experiencing that where y'all at, you know what I'm saying? Or how y'all feel about that, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Appreciate it, though.